Yes, set the records straight. Near my man for what you say. So pick a form, not also contest. Not so could do them fini. Not a contest in officer M. Year. Abatuo and your force. Abatuo and your force. Say me pick a form. Not say me fee say enko ye me simple president ye die enko ye and once I dey chin ye ya na no say me yes me pick form as a presidential candidate na ma primaries ni bi ba me ye assessment ni hu ye no eduru wa ye frɛ me say form na ye ready beje na me say o ma pagya me nsa me na me say presidential primaries ni makobi na mo ma pagya me nsa omo kɔ no nyere enko Namom enya se nasro na misro aname qualify o na se ne e ka qualification dia honorable Kennedy Japan president edi na me ntimi ndi president ye ka qualification dia enya se sro na misro ana qualification was dabi e ka qualification dia se ne ka obi abaka se honorable Kennedy Japan president edi Ghana ha enu ntina na no Dr. Tonedu former ambassador, former director of policy. Ebisa say, hey, baby a Ghana during say a president, and Kennedy Japan. Yentina Musai. Ye nyan sa level no. And to say, oh, Baba Peke form say, by force, MPP for your presidential candidate here. Not so Kodura and Fini, not officer agrono, and ya ora, Obian shall. Esese no ahobrasia mu no pull out to say me na me se meko e ma wo supporters nya yuodom en kan se manye sa nete na se wo tena se eye analysis in MPP election records na se wo fa alantremanten onabo alantremanten ni Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo race 2007 na ye wie ye 2010 amanfo epusi onabo alantremanten ko o sa otwa maje ne dia se se dia wa fa wie kura se se dia wa na ukọ oduru ba bia ye so alan wa na ukọ ye tini wo kroma na amanfo tu di nachi ensamammo ye wura alan wa hubi pa se delegates en na da umfa ensamammo enfa twene because sa otwa so di difference na one Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo esi wo Legon na me gina hobby nti mo misa omo te WhatsApp platforms wo di atem say Legon na omo wo fan nkura bia ne o maba omo say MPP no eye pan no enti yemfa million ka omo na omo mene nto omo yam na omo na nkire ye ne ye nye no agro wo mani so enti yewura lantremanten ma ne tim ye ne dese Legondia orini abani wiye na onu ne jamu because 43-49 nti ni e ba be call runoff and a former president Kufuor ka chen say onyai e man nko runoff no nti 2010 de wa fa de no fala why na ka kire osa ye ma so no ye ma de no so no ye kwoto abani wiye no na ananji dia any samambo across all the 10 regions, you know, your 12 and supporters in Wahumba Kokra. Wahumba Kokra, Lantremantia Humba Kokra. Your man, so Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, a move Wakonya 74%. I think 79%. Na Yura Lantremantin, Nivo Sunina, Ape Babiafa. Still not the same supporters see. Oh yeah, bibia. Oh yeah, bibia. No massa dadano. Edina ko 2014 presidential primaries. Eho eno moko katre nse waso odene. Until this time no, ya ready say Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Ye ba be mano 95%. No moko mano 95%. Afe eho ena lantremantin MPP mu na wie ye bai enti we a presidential candidate here just cast your mind back MPP abato na hu say Sankofo no mo yedom no nyina no at this moment no wo mu ni ba bi kɔ enti so man pusiu ama wan kwa abato a wo mbɛ da abo akɔhoma and that is a fact me de me metuma ka nokora kyerɛ pray ne meto because wo mo pusiu se kokoko na aba we ne no obasoma no okofi a samironi adwumaye nti okofi a enu bi na ode kwa akɔbɔ akɔhoma e ma ne yire behu so ɔno so pie ye wakɔ aba sankofo no na epia se koko ginaba owura enye force onya akora enti no sa wo kwa waba na se picture no ye clear se obabe lusua emfa mahama meka nkyere me se na no fie da na menim se obi a ɔhwɛ me bia ne hu se Honorable Kennedy Japan ne campfo no eye nkontompofo adwena ekita omo right from day 1 free 2023 a wo maye o madwen so mbe say MPP amanyokuo no eno ana omugu so ye because Friday no obi o hwe me bia nim say ba bia no a me ka say me remove and even use the word remove obi o tie me Friday bia nim say ba bia no am bia ma no ka say ye be remove enkrofo dini afri abon. And so wamukwa doctor tape we can see and nam say Honorable Kennedy Japan on your presidential material nani campaign is what on so because of the previous attitude nani anti-party behavior all the presidential candidate wamukwa near what that anti-party behavior and yes say MPP amanyokuo Honorable Kennedy Japan say me say me remove enkrofo dini e dia free abonum producer but Friday video no ne enhwa de ansa na matoa so na ma yam wo mo say me yam aburo no yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ekopie mo Eastern region na okopie mu no ampisia wo ye 23 emu 15 a declare support total support unflinching support at the Amayura, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Anyamiya Doma 31st January. MPP police station executive said they won't change their tradition, but the status quo no won't be maintained no at the Amana Yeura Adianim from 2026 to 2028. Say exercise way to me Bama, a Tressa Yeura Bawumia, 23 months to campaign and win the 2024 elections. 23 months. Over 23 months to campaign and win the 2024 elections. Sanchi say we na yede bano. Yenum binu mo attack yese mu bekunye. Because yen and ye support to say yen koto sabano and so mo ye mo ka say masuda enye ye montiasie enye ke be kumu nyina abaso a ye ko enti dede amotena WhatsApp so an top down no de enye ka de se mo kuye nyina top down na e baso yi mo amote ka mo be wu no mo gusu te WhatsApp platform so e kasa enti mo be kasa mo be set rigging yi se obi pese owiam e ba omian kwa bato owiam da ono from pesa ade no o pese polling station executives no pie e bato abama no na omoto so o na ba wo me enti mo betena WhatsApp so amote WhatsApp so nyina mo ye dede ma Honorable Kennedy Japan nyina no me ka kire mo say 89% of Mamote WhatsApp platforms on Facebook nyina abana Montubi. Abana Montubi. Mamote WhatsApp platforms for mo ye propaganda. Ye de 300 ascend them mo ye de no abana Montubi. Enti mo miama no. Enti Yeura Bawumia kopia mo Eastern region no. Ampis I was 15 so ma declare man. This is not the first time asade na ye den asie. Omampanyini Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ni main contender in 2014 no free Asante region. And so MPCI wa Asante region. Enti mo amunima Kennedy Nkrofo no enrane nedie. Mo blidi and as MPC ni die ye betu omo eduru omo dia ye bet wa wote WhatsApp platform so no Senya Kennedy na basando 300 Ghana se jito bibidia. Wo ni ho enti ayada wo no kwakotu MPP a wadi kre support the Amaba Bawumia. Yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. Obia, this is the original video. Moi ebia Friday no manya akonya nhwe no. This is the original video wa masano di ayere aba. Original video ni o. When omonam say Kennedy onye presidential material. No one wants to obey Lusu because MPP ye what tradition. Na ye tradition so yense sano and yense san Dr. Mahmood Bawumia so ye to abano not be we no ana wakwa doctor tape no ana say me say ye be remove no ma use the word remove. This is the original video. Enti Kennedy Japan ne nkrofo utimu say aningwasie ya atomo na nyume sa aningwasie na mode be kwa akosi 31st January 2026 na mode ko na me insisiase na kabiem say 89% of who Kennedy Japan will followers no 2022 abona ye compile omudini nim se sia so abon ya ye de kwa akoto abai ye nye a new abon enti omudini nim enti omudi wachi kwa ensamammo ana omu ye oduodo omudini nim ti aba no wo mu nto bi me sana kama wate biem se wantini ye a na se wo ye sabe hearing impaired dia santie ni ye se me say 89% of your followers omu ye duodum no omu wo wati ko duodum say panyintoto ko gina no me ma wati ase say opanyintoto yi abana ye ba beto no 89% of your followers no wo mu nto aba no bi no mu nto bi because omu ni dini abonum ye compare abonu 2022 wo mu dini nim ntia ye da 2023 ana 2025 wo mu dini bebam wo mu dini bam enyere enye ye and that is a fact enti mu nyintum sa mo pa hey voice no mo ba doctor enkosi hu na ye ka kire mo say mo say sa asem ne anti-party behavior nto mo mfra me no mo candidate no disciplinary committee report eda ho a wo mo de recommendation aba say Kennedy Japan what you say disciplinary committee report 2023 report ne da ho sisi a mo de aba say honorable Kennedy Japan yanyini mfiri kuonum eye kodua na atena report no so eye Justin kodua na atena report no so wa save Kennedy Japan ontimi emfa report no emma national executive committee ni national council mumisa kodua said disciplinary committee report whereby you say enipa say MPP amanyokuo say ye pese kuo ni ye enipa o damage kuo no okita anti-party behavior ewo MPP amanyokuo no eye Kennedy Japan asin dumping destroyer otimi koton ye seat edema A+ ono a report no wo kodua ho sisi ai eye kodua nanim ne ntia disciplinary committee aye report di abase yem pam Kennedy Japan free kuonum na kodua te report no so emra bi baba e baka ho asem after 31st no ye be bisa kodua ne ntia ote sa report no so na de ya din ne ye nyina ye observe niama emra bi baba ye de be so kodua na nkasa kon ne ye bisa ne say party no was structure ne bi ni say disciplinary committee report wa ba say Kennedy Japan ni behavior a different man panyin kofo penso wo mo chronicle niama Kennedy Japan aya ama MPP amanyokuo enya kono disciplinary committee no chronicle sa niama ni nyina awo Justin Kodua okita report no wona nim ne ntia besin ne wonle sa report no before the national executive committee and national council enti mu amoka anti-party no obia nim sa abronya na abronya attack MPP obia ntena babia nka se MPP me ntena babia nka se MPP ye failure na mo candidate no samoma dwene ya mo say attack Kennedy Japan ya attack MPP dia ene na ne wo madwene mu no wo fam kakra se madwene ne say attack Kennedy Japan can never be MPP na aboa na ono no wura mu wa ye frɛ no aboa so no kora no o wa adwene kyɛ nipa na mudi na ti am so na ye MPP no obia nim sɛ aboa so no na ankasa no de so no proper no e wo nyansa ten Honorable Kennedy Japan, and that is a fact. And no na mo mpasa mo bati me de maka kyerɛ mo enti tape na mo de nam mo boatire nkrofo producer Bo Lawrence voice no ma mo
Okikakika kwasi asai. 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 Okikakika
Anasa with the wagon and etika. I am seminar a walk at Anumu Anasa with the wagon and etika. I am seminar a walk at Anumu Anasa with the wagon and etika. I am seminar a walk at Anumu Anasa with the wagon and etika. I am seminar a walk.
Yanko, anti, yeah, Mamati, as you say, anti-party conduct, the Kennedy, Mekana Samun, Mes in Mes or China, Kennedy yet. MPP onyina ho ma MPP enti se ka Kennedy atana mo frɛ no anti-party nam se mo yɛ nkora ɛwɔ MPP munti no montie anti-party conduct ase montie ase mo yɛ nkora ɛwɔ na mo di na ti na mo pa bibia di awu ana mo yɛ ne duodum na ɔno so no sɛ panyi toto di etisi kwan mo a hwa na etu no fo obi antu no fo na wo a wo ti kroma ya mo mo se anti-party ayi hi producer Bonsama Okan ya Captain Smart num di gina so edi ye campaign editia MPP boma yentie boma hwefo
Papa wait me nya kukuduro be catch that CDS te ho NIB se me na me koka galam say asema nka NIB a me 5 times Kennedy Japan say he was called Aname Wajebi said he was offered a bribe of $800 million.
Me say mami $500 million. Let me step down. For ni pa do approach me. Me see delegates any Ghana who don't. I will never do it.
Time FM.
The money they offered was $800 million. If he doesn't know, he should ask Mr.
Who offered that money? Papa wait me nya kukuduro be catch that CDS te ho NIB se me na me koka galam say asema nka NIB a me 5 times Kennedy Japan say he was called Aname Wajebi said he was offered a bribe of $800 million.
Me say mami $500 million. Let me step down. For ni pa do approach me. Me see delegates any Ghana who don't. I will never do it.
Time FM.
The money they offered was $800 million. If he doesn't know, he should ask Mr.
Who offered that money? Papa wait me $800 million. Catch that CDS te ho.
MPP for need delegates. MPP for amowo ba bia amo hweme 2024 campaign. Da bia Captain Smart betna se no say Okama wiase nyina na oman Ghana te se ahokyere ba oman Ghana enso Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia anya $800 million or de kwa bribe Kennedy Japan. Meanwhile Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ensia Kennedy Japan ba bia o eye Kennedy Japan na the proposal ekoma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say election no so obejai kwadia Bawumia nyintum say so oba be president ya every year biano obema contract sombo $1 billion and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka kire say enye baakofo ene de party ba power entimin eno nko agreement say me be president ya every year biana wanim enche sikani no producer Samfa Lawrence voice in famfama no Sanfa eba funu mo kroma wo Canada Japan wo na akọ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho sa wo ni ko negotiate okwa ya wo se abane de opese ojai na Bawumia ne wo nko agreement say every year bia no so no baba ye president ya obe oma contract ya esom America sika no $1 billion na Bawumia ka tere ne say political party enye baakofo na ye enti me gitum say every year bia mama contract $1 billion ni pa foforo so aba me ye campaign na me elections ya gitum say every year bia no ye kwa akofa sa contract ni saska because mine nyina akora no yetimi kwa IMF ahotere nti kwaje $1 billion ama ye ka say ye mfa Ghana fo adwuma na wo no waba wo continue me no won sensan krata na gibi koto danum na me ba ye president ya every year bia no ye ma different contract ya wo kan boma e beduru $1 billion enipa na onama oso odwene mo ho no na yewura Bawumia empe kasa enti Canada Japan hun say Bawumia ye gentle say enya de so obeba abonten aba kasa asem no enti time Bawumia rejecti offer no na Canada di America ba abonten say ene ma me nika ne mfantum say wo mo frɛ me say menye bribe $800 million sana asem ne tie because woni Bawumia kokodin kwama o ma abonten ma meka e kire so won tete papa bi e baanu nkomo na woni na die en baanu nkomo e baanu nkomo. But because of say already Canada Japan ne quarrel proposal na the koye no na Canada say wa rejected their medical wo media no so na makwa akoka kire Ghana Central Force say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia frɛ me say oh ma me bribe $800 million na ma jai contest no na NDC fo show mu Captain Smart num show mu na omo de bro MPP e de ye koye e Canada Japan owie ye na NDC fo say MPP fo binum tonsase enye nokore na Canada Japan na akogina Kumase no de agu asense boache and former Chief Justice anim ye boa so say wo mu wia aban sase afede yekoye nhwehwemu a besi nne na niwuo ontime apologize ye Canada Japan for you now wia wo da sa suban we adi wia wo wia akwa ka kire MPP delegates say aye Bawumia ne koso ye Canada Japan say oni ma say wo ko campaign na tie wati wo firi wan some delegates ne kan say aye wo voice and NDC boy in all the information centers e wo Ghana ha e ma MPP lusu ye aye tie wati aye wo Canada Japan wo voice and NDC play information center bia abasara no pa no na ye bo wo Canada Japan wo voice e dia destroy MPP e dia make MPP unpopular aye wo Canada Japan wo voice a wo ka say wo dia sorry da mo unsi hoda na Ghana asofofo ya akromfo enti wunsi hoda ana omo boy producer bon ne voice ba ko so ono de onkwa sorry bo now ya bosso akoyanim bon voice now so onkwa sorry no what you say enti wo yi yes aniama we awia no akoka kire delegate na free say and sama NDC for kan 2024 no wo Canada Japan wo fa kire say wo ye smart che MPP delegates utimi nya smart che MPP delegates na hu o mo sa no wo maton makwa aton nyadoa aton jene ado aburo di ahwa o mo ma o so onima bo voice no ne enko.
Go to church? Don't you miss
No,
church?
a waste of time.
Don't you miss
I believe
worshiping
God.
with others
please,
and praising God?
No, waste of time. I believe in God. I don't want you to teach me who God is. Yes.
You go to church? Don't you miss
No,
church?
a waste of time.
Don't you miss
I believe in
worshiping
God.
with
No,
others
please.
and
no.
praising God?
No. Waste of time.
Chama won to me.
I believe in God.
Chama won to me. Mene chama won to me bra ye bre 2020 no. Nyame nko anenim. E bra Kennedy Japan, the destroyer, asin dumping destroyer. E yes say, wo be take asofofuo wo krom ha. Mene chama won to me because no be a friend or say that mene chama won to me and the team hwe na nim say and ye ka kire say wo de also ye bema san kwa ka sofu bi ho asem wo kroma na be hu say ye nso ya bodam ken because enya wo nko na ye twetwa oti ye ka kire ni plain say wo de also ye bema na say o say ye bia uti so a san kwa take asofofo no na wo be hu ni ye besi because wo nye police ni Sofu sending come man sending come unko. Now na bema ya mantam sofu bi to send ye wako wi aponche. O wi ya na o kachire ne yiri krisi e wo fie hobi. O kachire se wo China. Wo mo nkwa asore ene ye ti krom ha ana yeso so mo so. Yesi nyame ne yesi Ghana de. Ye di nyame som ene kekire o man no. Enti ye ntimi mfiri nyame som mo. E bia China so no. Womo abra bonsase ye no womo di different na wan na katro se wo China womo nim som omo som the fact is say Christo som enko so China na nkire se womo ni som foforo wan na katro se China fo ani som omo som womo som a womo som yes Christianity ni no omo mpe but omo no womo so nyame foforo womo som a womo gi sa nyame ni di but enam se wo eba sa niema na eniema efa ayini mu no bia unimu nti wo se ai China fo de wo mo nyinyame ni so mo kwaso wo mo wo mu nyame o mo som sa na mo gidie kire yenso e wo nyame a yesom na yenim se eye Israel nyankopon tweda mponkwame no ene yesom no wo se ono ne de ye ene ye ka boma ye ne nanado e so asofofo so na ono no kita sa tumi na kasa sori ni nyina ko begunu no Obeye ni esi Rwanda no Kennedy Japan na numa asem no.
Kesben 92.9. Bebiache.
Charlie, this is very serious.
Kesben 92.9.
I said we won't even find share boase. Mama make us asim we see. Omu yi omu di free register no. Tin you. No ka ho asem. Yes I maintain you so omu koto aba no. Omu yi omu di free register no. MPs na ni omu di amfan free register no because of Dr. Baumia. Dr. Baumia, omu used Dr. Baumia to become a victim. It's like they used Dr. Baumia, but MPs did that for their own interest. Tiasma Mikani. Members of Parliament no 2023 ni 2022. No mu yi delegates bi din the free album no. Omo de ko share omo say omo de share say e Dr. Baumia nti no omo yes ade. Enye ne kure. Nanya ne kure. No omo yes ade no for their own interest. To maintain omo do omo nkofo e beto abade omo e na ehihiem to vote for omo MPs no to go back to Parliament and not Dr. Baumia ntra. Chama wuntumi ni abro anye DC. Makache Dr. Baumia campaign team ni say omo kati sankofu e free campaign nim
No see den kati no.
tie mama ka sem cho you see you nipa o ye famous and you want you popular obi a we ye famous e wo ho and you popular ho there's a difference between the two. Chairman to me is famous. Abronya DC is famous, but they are not popular within the NPP party.
But this is the chairman you are talking about.
They are not popular. Popular, say ni papa wasam. You got to about one thing. NPP foko to aba. Amowi ya one thing. Say, omwani e blebu omo so omo na ama NPP elusu no. Na chairman to me one thing san yeso account. One thing so trend the TV so and some wa keka. And someone who can ama NPP co opposition. Masa, Paul Bia Dr. Bawumia lead. Ministers and members of parliament declare support by Dr. Bawumia. And you claim that Dr. Bawumia will win. But someone you are taking the shine, jeopardizing your friend said Dr. Bawumia's victory. Why do you have to say this? This is totally unnecessary.
Is it not the reality?
Oh, yeah, campaign the Amobia. Do we have to go to that tangent?
Nenye reality no kano.
Reality be and medical kato say ade no omo ye no initially dia buy no e ye MPC na ye for interest not Dr. Bawumia. Dia make no what I say. I have told them, me say miracle boajible be catch them. Me catch them penny for me do say
92.9.
who person but Dr. Bawumia wini no o wini a candidate bia kuma dane yam eto yam no timi campaign edema Dr. Bawumia. You people should mute Chairman Woon to many abronye. Mute them. Amon kama no pado, mon kama no pado. Kawa no pado. Sisi e kotwa ba sisi a. Na Dr. Bawumia wini a. Who campaign for Dr. Bawumia? Asema wake. Because top to down approach in by.
Yeah.
Yeni na yet say they did that because of Dr. Bawumia mebwa.
Sure.
And wa be abetia say. Dipa ya maintain wo mo no. Ya maintain wo mo ma koto aba ma Dr. Bawumia. You have to say this. Why? I didn't say okay as a party chairman. You should have known better. And no be prepare what Dr. Bawumia wi. And no ma papa wa ye Dr. Bawumia and no ma be prepare wa ye. Want me anka bia pampe and who delegate no support and to about Dr. Bawumia so beka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti and ye maintain his ankofo we say. We don't deserve to be a chairman, I'm telling you.
Oh, Ziga. On deserve saying
Mebao.
A chairman of a party, Ashanti, a whole Ashanti region, and
say Ashanti region 61%. 78 to 61%.
Now you better abandon what chiro DNT, ye be yes idea we
are. I make a child will say such a person. What did be your chairman? Assembly. What the chairman want to me by your chairman? Assembly per the wakano. That's all obey your more for no interest. What be say albums? Obe kan kofo she. Obe hu kofo, obe you kofo dey pre-register because onu ni interest. We don't do that.
Just someone to me, yes, sir. Even a bronye kase obetime ye bi mo fi eye register ni mo kra nya de a omomo sa 2 million so mo be.
You don't have it. It in America say it is totally unnecessary. So because asem.
But from
campaign.
But from region can't they do that? I mean, your friend is saying names in any man in every region. And you tell me when I'm chance na mo here. Yeah, munya na mo hye wo.
Just you could have from Poakan. Any the way on my yard no. Tisi ado on my yard. There's no way I will bet me a regular election. But I'm telling you about fact. There's no way I will bet me a regular election. Because election we no yen koto the dem and you do one ballot box ayi menu akwa kosi we say we ye ko na nkofo yen koto the dem te se bia hotel bi ni na ye ko tiaspa bi kadi you and you akwa koyu magic ye fare say paper a obetima wi ni e babobo no na ekọ ni etim dada ebetimi ye timi nya sade when ye to no te say a system electoral commission wo ho.
Basically,
so general election.
Are you not worried if two chairmen, one, catcher will say, make me within if you register anymore? What it means is that previously, years after elections and all that, they are capable of doing that in as much as you say, and yet they beat me a regional. Then they are capable of doing that. Then it means that even the last 1 year, 2 year now. Then it means that they did something.
I cannot tell, but it is possible. So be catch was say maybe within the free register anymore.
Yeah.
Why you be that?
Why be that?
He knows how to do it.
Exactly.
Jamaica right say. Just why you be that? That's what I'm saying. Say, abronye this. And there be a pan abama people for to me sanction abranti. Last Saturday, me a call Usu Bempadi.
Yes.
eti e ko usu bempa de na ye tro de komo usu bempa say yes suspend usu bempa. So can't we do something about Abronye? Abronye DC and Chama Wolf to me. Anytime they open their mouth, they put MPP on trial. I don't get it.
2.9.
When did the Archbishop Duncan Williams satam unume asimana me pesa meka busa ayi Chairman Kojo Buati.
Yes, Chairman.
When MPP for penny for and what action chapa almost through go omu yam omu pukoto depa ya fere say Archbishop Duncan Williams acho because of Abronye. When nipa e kase won be papa na cho kokwase. All these things will do this reducing the chances of MPP. Abrantie to her will be an anubia no cheche party nim will be an anubia no can someone so Dr. Baumia ewinia ebemo obi reason for not campaign for him. What will be and can be ankyere no asemo akoka ye ese ni mani mu ya no MPP for tron. Tesa do ma tra abo ayi owusu bempa no. They make a what I say. They have to do it. They have to do it. Because I am yase. You got to abanu boss. Will be say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. There's nowhere what the new Kobe obeti me wini. As for to abama Dr. Baumia and was shipped to Canada Japan. Will be so say Canada Japan. Dr. Baumia as a CSM a second chance to send Yadema Kufo, Yadema Nana Kufuado, Yadema Tamios. Eti a balanced, but who shall know my economy? A clear said Dr. Baumia will win. So Dr. Baumia will win with that sweat. Now, Kokasa Assem will say, today, maybe a candidate, and I will cast Assem we are. Said Dr. Baumia Kowinia. Senya botoya mo na be a me party na how will you campaign for the party? Because you are depriving me men call for a better abadia mami. Who you did the free album? How will I campaign for Dr. Baumia?
Power. Is it not a surprise to you, say Yebekwa Bana party core base? We check here a Kufuad votes unyae. Now they compare the Baumia nyae just in the space of 24 years. Not 2.1 million of our core voters didn't vote. So for any other reasons that we've given here, now you're worried as a party. We feel that everything is normal. We are doing the same thing at the same time. Maybe a football fanatic, may own a football club, and we coach now. Me do coach team now. Ko bobo na me team no way manager near show 5-0. Abysmal performance after 5, 6, 7-0. Na me will crucial match be more on as me Zanfa coach. I'm sorry, I won't do it. I will sack you straight up. Intino, I think say normal political reasoning should prick us a little bit that something is fundamentally wrong as a party. My example say, is it surprising? Say the candidate by a Zongo community, Muslim community, and yet when we go to the north, the candidate can record 30 polling stations, 0. 30 polling stations in his own backyard, 0. Is it surprising? Say Zongo community, Zongo, and I say Zongo, yengina setting Zongo development, Bibia or yengina. Now, apart from Winneba Zongo, you lose all the Zongo communities. Is this something that we think that is tactically right as a political party to take the same candidate? Intermediate Metuma delegates, say the rejection rate is data, or more pay data, intermediate data, and more because pay data. Now, go cut data, same says, Yanzo, Asha, see, do atem. Nipa no mudina chinu so data, and then you better, you can't data. Yan can be biatem. We respect him a lot. Because data ni adi say see am dia di ko to me Facebook and now when him time data when him time minim say many more time enti ma say me wonya na beka and na me ozu bempa ade ba ko amonti ase say me atem me ka say na di matem na me de o enti mo ko from social media gang mo ko I've been around for over 20 years in this political game na me a young pa. I've been in BNR cells 3 times. those people ya man FM ni aduma ko ba fie be che ya de ko shim mi ankasa madabia na cells now MPP opposition and next to refraf bi omtiti social media na omo to ayampia na MPP for boji omo so ye kan mema pa MPP mu mema no mena evo we mu ya mema NDC yes sorry ene ma hu se omo betwa to social media mini akwasi ko aten ko Joy FM yes obi atwa we are focused on dealing with Mahama and the D levy e mema na ibetima kasama NDC adwane ankɔhye de ye ne te ha no yes yakonya boa ho bu ewo ye fie ye so ye bobo yakonya ni mu ansa ne NDC fo abeko tie sorry me kontoko hunu bia odi ase ye ni te ha no ye ni se si asem no ye be ye nim kwa ye betimi de strategy atokwan mu NDC o ma so chibe ben Mahama no no nim all the NDC people they know and yes I rant akotna Joy FM Savage you are lying you are this you are no and you know and you the fight politics no me metima sources here adopt strategy within 24 hours necessary a year asem government will deal with it and na me kan omonti asem enya duro e yadoma chede anya me dia che honorable Kennedy Japan betransis here not na no to necessary asem you don't know what will happen in this country there can see akonya bo ho bu e wo dem akonya na etra so dia ko defend na abu ne na ba ko abu meboa yakoto Obama yakoto election your presidential candidate enya 0 e wo no an backyard 30 police stations o se me yanka wasem ni yango kan NDC wasem we will talk about that matter yes dey ye fie die ye nye dwaso hantan fie areho me na bi ne busa abe no se woni mu akobusa wo nana se ka se dwaso hantan fie areho ase ne sei mo amose ena ye yenka pa NDC asem yenka no ye fe no dwaso hantan fie areho me dey metitwi o me come on those targeted audience they will understand what I'm saying if yenye na ye sorry ana ye koto ayampia ofom me ba me sha se manka dollar ho asem ye obi ba JK ana ye gini di se obi ba JK krupa ya ran se no mkoshi be obi twa ye Messi o chi dollar pa na o de akoto dem no a lock me boa ni enim say dollar de why ne betimi ne dollar de asie okruma why mumu why ne betimi ne dollar de asie okruma e che oye obi ba JK enani me ti dollar sem say pese NDC fo ache dollar ba fo na me yemu ahime na ma ferry betimi ferry because enye no ma MPP panie MPP panie ye economic lecture okruma na babio mewa economic lecture said deal CD no the strategy 442 formation ni abo titania dia to form ene hey the exchange rate where the men go come so na ene ene osafo yensa ye ho ene osafo yensa ye ho hey ayade eti no ye bobo ye no mpeni ye bobo ye nkonwanim na bibia ye nimpa say NDC is goofing they are goofing big time so what is the strategy as a party to convince the ordinary people what are you saying nyanya na ye ko abonte ase Akufo-Addo ye evil na Akufo-Addo na ma ye win election so what are we going to convince nyanya na ye ka say Akufo-Addo anya reshuffle ntini elusu ye na ve Ghana for Koto Aba Mahama na or dealing with necessary. Why should we need to go and apologize to Akufo-Addo? Say na na se be kan ye boa. Eno ye home exercise. Ye etobi obeka che say na mo NDC mo nko kan ye no. Mo nko na mo ko pa Akufo-Addo cho. Say na se ma o kan ye no. Se ye se na me lose support ye de propaganda. Ye de vice president ye anyehwe ye de the gold of oil buy na ibenya ye de nana ye de Akufo-Addo na no president na de administration wa anyehwe boni bia na ye de asoa no ono nana no de adefun se no ono so no records ye de co-election it as a political party no we will purge ourselves ye fru boni ese ye purge ye ho ne fi bi ewe mu bi akwansa na ye ngina ye na so brane ne NDC for dia kosi ani And that is what we are going to do. Enti no no de obi ntimi meka jiro obi se na sori ko na ko yesi ni ko yesi odi ase. Enti eye very fundamental as ye kama party for no ti ase. Na de ye kan omo betimi ni NDC fo akasa e de ase ani a sa nkrofo titi social media na ye sorry say ye podcast okrom ha anka unim nioma ebesi okrom ha anka ye nya 100k kura na nkiswa 100k kura kiswa odi azenti minua de ye kan say Kennedy Akompro Japan. A day is coming that me masomo da ye I will stand at the Jubilee House or I will stand at the Independence Square seeing Honorable Kennedy Japan holding the Bible, swearing before the Chief Justice that I, Kennedy Akompro Japan, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will hold allegiance to the people of Ghana and I will subject myself to the laws of this country and become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Opa ne bude to ewiem atumfo ntimi sesa ne da nipa nsusu ye bia ntimi sesa ne da asase ase ntimi sesa ne da. It's a prophet I'm giving you per market. And Kennedy Japan will be the next president after John Dramani Mahama. 2028 he will be sworn in as a president. Now me, I will be crying with tears of joy. And then Ghana, the Ghana for pay see who leadership, you will see showdown leadership. And then Ghanaians will see a leader with pragmatic action, action oriented, a leader who will call a spade a spade. He will call it. Now him say the whole Ghana, Obiano one of China, big businessmen, the Chinese community, the China, all this thing. I'm not going to say, sir, pokwasi interchange, you know, nipo dia ni muko negotiate all the money at the buy Kennedy Japan. They don't know. They sit there, they talk back. China, who do China? All the big projects, all the big businessmen want to deal with Kennedy Japan. Eti mu de mu transfer mu famu to madwi. Memma ba be bu man no, o de o man no akọ se wo ye eyi a Ghana de ba ko high fundamental indiscipline. Indiscipline. The minute everybody will hear that he has been sworn in as the president of Ghana, the whole attitude of Ghana will change. Michelle Mami bi, what's it papa no kreka any no nonsense into me to man. Because Ghana, they are lacking from the youth to the ordinary people is indiscipline. Then the man Rollins here popular, and they see that characteristics that uye wine and mame no another Minia Kenneth on one casa or Genogena Minia Kenneth ya on one ba ako ne paperwork in roadworthy problem or and all born whom you friend papa said that be a chimney waha Juma or Didi no or say from police in a man in casa massa locking me and back mon locking. This is Kennedy Japan for you. He doesn't care. Ne ma men no was in a yere wakasa na yere din se hunu be a first lady me you adi me pam. And this is what we need. Ghana, there's a new dawning coming, a new beginning coming, a new hope coming. The youth for no crowd the Gen Zs, you know. When I say mo jijinam na mo tun penten kwa e ko murasie na mo ne delegates no kokasa say we need a new business as usual is gone. We need a new paradigm shift, a new leader who can change the status quo. Ye bibia say buglang oh ye de oh ye leader ne de oh when the catch say leader obra once ya and no every leader must be prepared to step on people's toes. Who a leader no want to be step on people's toes, you cannot ever be a leader. To be a catch us a Brazil the leader no, that person is lying. Who a leader na say unim sa de we na me nana mo de me fa we nwe na me ntaso na me sifom me nana bem okwa asante achima agogo e friend nana chimensa okwa agogo ade ho agogo street nyina ono ye ni din da obesi ne obebu baby ana dan so obabebu am ya ye kwan no okobu ni nua ba de first ansa no start ebu obi ade na mabu mi nua ba dan a who born dog so we mu dan o di ase enti no that is how leaders it we a leader you walk the talk, you are tough. Now what sorry anopa akobu nua badan a ebusuafo ye no adoanwoma so ne ye no betra eso mfa ho wabu nua badan na obi de na ntimi mu eno ne fe ni leader the youth no mo fa hye madwenim. Say leader is a tough person, somebody who tough person. He doesn't care the consequence. He takes the necessary risk. These are great leaders. Attributes we be na me dia ma no. Mo de mo go mo research. This is for free. Na mo van compare papa na ye kan wansem Kennedy. Na mo re say papa yi oba Ghana political limelight mo hwe oni anas issue mo hwe nyoma ekoso ade a obi asuro society so obe sekire na aka no. Eno no obe ka o kan so oye. Say ni pay o ya doye. Ohun se obi ho kire no a. No person ye do betumi bi ade aboa manipa no ho aton. Such a great leader.
Obani mama na wase se
Moses for a chop for corner.
Let's observe 1 minute silence for our colleagues on the other side who suffered from the plane crash. Just a minute silence. May their souls rest in perfect peace. Chapter Chairman, fellow MPP members, Ghanaians in America, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Chapter chair. Is it correct? Yes. Indeed, it's a privilege for me to be here tonight to address such an august audience. Looking at you here brings back memories. When I first entered America in 1984 and started my journey. That is the beginning, and today, here we are, and tomorrow we are moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I have observed with keen interest in Ghana that the only way to develop our country is to be 1, patriotic, 2, honesty, and 3, discipline. And the acronym is PhD. We are endowed with so many things in Ghana in terms of natural resources, raw materials. But I ask myself, why is it that we've not been able to take advantage of all these opportunities? And we see our brothers and sisters traveling out of our country for greener pastures. I have to be blunt. The answer is simple. Over the years, we have had unpatriotic leaders to lead our country. And to change Ghana, we first need to be patriotic. And it is not only the political leaders, it's the entire country, Ghanaians wherever you are. You have to be patriotic to your country. If not, we cannot develop our country. And all our children will always be yearning to leave our country. Why I believe in patriotism is simple. Here, Americans are proud of themselves and they place their country first. But in Ghana, every individual is selfish and greedy, thinks of himself first before the country. The only way we can develop our country is to turn it around and think of our country first before ourselves. In America here, had George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, all the leaders fought to make sure we have one country, and they developed it. What about us? As people, as country, as Ghanaians, what are we doing? Why are we all here tonight? With all the brains and talents we have here, because opportunities are not created for ourselves, we tend to leave. This is the time that I feel we should come together, be patriotic, love our country, and go back home and develop our own country. Use me as a symbol of hope. Yes. And don't give up in life. Yes. Never give up in life. If a poor boy from a single today is before you, addressing this August audience, say to yourself, you can do better than everybody. I was one time a taxi driver in America here. I washed plates. I was working at Zaro Bakery. With hard work, resilience, I have moved forward. I urge you, you should also be resilient and love your country. No matter how bad the situation is, let's go back home and develop the country. The journey is not going to be easy. I will not stand before you and deceive you that all is well. All is not well. But if we decide as people that enough is enough. We cannot leave our country for other countries for greener pastures. We will be able to do it. I have done it. I have not completed my journey or what I aim for, but at least use me as a model to move back home. And trust me, we'll be able to build the country together. Let us go back home with discipline. In America here we are, systems work. Systems work just because each and every one tries to be disciplined. Why are they disciplined? I was coming here. What I've experienced with Ghanaians, turn the fan off. What I've experienced with Ghanaians is that we never change. We never learn. Why do I say that? I was given 7 p.m. They asked me not to come till 10. Ghanaians, we haven't changed. The time is 7. It's a wait to 10. 3 hours. We cannot go back home with this attitude. Please, let's do that. We should be conscious of time. We should be conscious of time. These 3 hours would have been a productive 1 hours that have been wasted. If we had started at 7, probably we would not be here by now. We would have gone on. Speak. So, brothers and sisters, let's go back home with ideas. Let's go back home with what we have experienced here. We can make Ghana great if we all come together as disciplined citizens. When it's 7, it's 7. It is 8, it's 8. Don't give me 7 and tell me I should come 10 o'clock and you expect to change the country. You can never change the country. Thank you. Remember that. We can only develop our country when all of us are honest to ourselves. A country where I employ an individual and he thinks all he thinks of is go and steal from Kennedy, Japan because he is rich. Meanwhile, they've forgotten when I started hustling in America here. All they see is Kennedy, Japan is rich. I'll give you a story. One day, I was peeping through my window at one of my businesses, and I saw a police officer dropping tuna fish from a truck into a gutter. And he was a police officer in charge of security, and he was taking the tuna. I came out and confronted him. What are you doing with this tuna? We were arguing back and forth, then I saw a police car heading towards a place where I gave a sign for him to start. When he stopped, I never knew the guy was a real police officer. I thought he was a security. The police officers got there and saluted him. Said, "Oh boss, And I said, is that your boss? He said, oh yes. I said, he's the thief. He's stealing tuna fish. Then he retorted, if you are not a thief, how could you have built this big food store? That was the statement he made to me. That if you were not a thief, how could you have built this big food store? It tells you the mindset of Ghanaians. Every successful person is a criminal. You cannot build a country with such beliefs. You demoralize successful people, and therefore we will never have role models. Let's go back home, teach them what we have learned here. Why America is successful. We need you. We back home cannot do it alone. Come and share your rich experience you have acquired here with us. And together, we'll make Ghana great. If you are here tonight, I leave you with a slogan that I am a change maker.
Change maker. Change maker.
And you are also going to be change makers. Let's explore your talents, the knowledge you have acquired, the education, your experiences. Let's put our heads together and have what I call synchronized thinking. When we have a common goal for success, we come together with various ideas. We sample opinions. We come to a decision that this is the way forward, and we all go by it. If one makes a mistake, we all have to accept our mistakes, not the individual. That is the only way I see my beloved country being developed. So the patriotism, honesty, and discipline. One more thing, when I was giving the acronyms, if I added that one, it would have not sounded very nice. So I decided to drop it. It's pragmatism. Patriotism, honesty, discipline, and pragmatism. Pragmatism. Enough is enough of our theories. Ghanaians, we speak English even better than the British, but we come home with empty results. Let's change our attitude. Let's believe in ourselves, whether you can speak English or not. If you can use your own language to create opportunities for others, why not? Let's believe in ourselves. And what any white man has done on a black man is capable of doing it too. Don't stand here and just give rhetorics to you. I'm an example of hope, because I also have that I've employed, at least 38 plus 15. I have about 53 Indians working for me. Why can't you do so? You should have hope. Believe in yourself that you are capable of managing your own affairs and not solely depend on foreigners, welcome IMF for our survival. At least African leaders should have learned from President Donald Trump's decision where he stopped all the US aids. It tells you that you cannot depend on anybody for your survival except yourself. That is why I believe in pragmatism. We have our gold, our natural resources. As far back as 1894, the agreement between the British and Ghana, and today, is only semantics. The words have changed, but the meaning is the same. How can you give your wealth away? All our natural resources, a signed agreement, and you'll be surprised that they're saying they're going to pay corporate tax of 35% and royalties 10%. And all these companies have never declared profit. Where is your 35% corporate tax? That is the question. And nobody has been bold to challenge this. I will challenge it.
Let me say, God bless you.
I will challenge it. If you are going to give us 10%, then reverse it. Give 35% to us as royalties and 10% tax. So that if you don't pay the 10% tax or you don't declare tax a profit, then you can take the 10%, but the royalties, 35%, you have to take. It's the only way we can develop our country. We cannot allow foreigners to take over our country. And in our own country, we behave like slaves. It is not going to happen anymore. Give me opportunity, try me for one term and see the difference I'll make in Ghana. No more. We are in competition in our own country. In business, we are in competition with foreigners and we are considered underdogs. And laws are made to antagonize Ghanaian businesses, and laws are made as if they are meant for only foreigners. This will change.
Amen.
So many things, you'll be surprised. All these years that we've been drinking coconut water, the juice, we don't even know what to do with coconut. We don't. On top of my head, I can give you minimum 6 industries that you can get from coconut. I can give you on top of my head minimum. I know in Thailand it was 32, but I can mention at least 12 industries from cassava. I can mention at least 7 industries that you can get from maize. What are we doing?
Oh,
we only speak English to go to World Bank to beg for our survival. That must change. There are so many raw materials that we can add value. And the moment you decide to add value, you have chain of industries. I'll give you one example of maize. Going around telling Ghanaians we can use corn to get oil, corn oil. And about 95% of Ghanaians don't know that you can use corn for oil. That is one factory, corn, oil. 2, we can use corn for corn flour. 3, we can use corn for ethanol. 4, we can use corn for starch. I'm not talking of starch for our clothes, for pharmaceutical industries. All these companies, pharmaceutical companies, are looking for starch. And we can use maize for starch. You are here. Those of you here who are exposed, when your children are going to SS, you buy them corn flakes. Corn flakes. And the corn is just at the back of my house. But I don't know what to do with it. And you go to World Bank and ask for a loan to survive. Who will change it? The byproducts of all what I'm saying about corn will give us poultry feed, which is also another industry. We are not poor. We have poor leaders. I have to tell you the truth. That's the gospel truth. We are not poor, but we have poor leaders. We need selfless leaders. We need leaders who care about their country. We need leaders who cares about his neighbor. We don't need leaders who think of their family alone. The country doesn't belong to one person. It belongs to all of us. We should have a piece of the pie by creating an enabling environment for the young, especially the youth of our country. They have no hope. Every year you get about 100,000 graduates coming out of college, and we cannot even employ 3,000. What happens to the 97,000 kids? It's a big question we have to answer. And the solution is simple. Let's get the basics right. When we get the basics right, we'll be able to create employment for these young men and women in our country. And by so doing, those of you here, I know you are yearning to come home, but you don't know what you are going to do or what your fate is, and therefore you are stuck. Let's vote for a leader who will make sure in every decision he takes, he places Ghana first. Without this positive attitude, love in our country, Ghana, I'm afraid all of you are going to, with all due respect, you are going to be here forever. But President Kufuor did it. He managed the Ghana economy so well after Rawlings, where there was no hope. He gave people hope. Most of us went back home to start businesses. Unfortunately, after him, we could not have any succession plan to make sure we implement or continue to implement what he initiated. That is why we find ourselves where we are today. Let's go back to President Kufuor and Kwame Nkrumah. How they sacrificed for us. We should learn from them and also sacrifice for our country. You are here. Somebody sacrificed his life to make America a better place or a great nation for you to enjoy. Do say to your country, sacrifice. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I know your frustrations. When you go back home, those people who have entrenched themselves and are not ready to accept new technologies, innovations, they always frustrate you with your ideas and you come back. We will change it. Promotions will be based on efficiency, competency, and not how long you've served. When you promote a young man in Ghana, the chief director has a problem because he has been there for so many years. They have been there so many years, unproductive years. We need to encourage the brilliant, talented young men and women who are ready to sacrifice for us to develop our country. That is what we should all look out for. So all is not lost. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take our destiny into our own hands. I have done it. I left here as a taxi driver, and I have over 7,000 workers. You can do better than Kennedy Agyapong. Amen. If you believe in yourself, that what any white man has done on earth, a black man can do it. It's a question of determination. If you are determined to make it in life, no matter where you were born, whether in the village or city, you will make it one day. So as people, share with us your knowledge, experience that you have acquired here. Educate your family, not in terms of classroom, but experience you have acquired here. America, with all their English, they are pragmatic. They are. What about us? In our classroom, you can recite literature, Macbeth, from Act 1, Scene 1 to the end. Meanwhile, you don't even understand what you are reciting. They give us all the books, the PhD. Give a Ghanaian 3 days, he will be able to read and recite. But after that, then what? The implementation. What do you get out of that book is the big question. So we can make Ghana great, but it depends on you and myself. It cannot be me alone. It cannot be me alone. Let's put our heads together. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's say enough is enough. We are no more going to rely on IMF World Bank for our survival. We are going to use what God has given us, the gift. He has endowed with so many things, but because of poor leadership, we are always begging. No more, I say, no more begging. Let's get to the basics. Very simple things. Others have done it elsewhere. Thailand, India, Korea, China, East Asia. All of them are doing it. Are we not human beings? Yeah. In the classrooms, you do better than the white people. But the difference between you and the white man is that after college, when he's given a job, he does it religiously, as if it's for his family. Or you, Kennedy Agyapong, and yourself, when you are working for me, your brother will tell you, are you stupid? You're working so hard as if the job is for your family. That's the difference. That's the difference between a white man and a black man. But this brings, in the classrooms, I know most of you, did better than the white people, then ask yourself, why are we still working for them? We need to change the mindset. Key to success, without changing the mindset, we can never develop our country, and there will be no success. And if we are going to change the mindset of Ghanaians, it should start from here. When it's 7, it's 7, not 7 and it's 10. Then we begin to change as people. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to solicit your help, not financially, making a phone and calling the delegates, telling them, the man who can change Ghana, who can change the fortunes, a man who can create job opportunities for the youth, is Kennedy Agyapong and no other candidate. This is all I ask from you. And you are the breadwinners of your families back home. About 80%, whatever you say, they take it. They might not take everything 100%, but 80%. So you are forced to reckon, although you have no votes, you have a voice. And it's a voice that I need. So I'm pleading with you tonight that have hope in me, believe in me, that there's one man who is ready to sacrifice his life for a better Ghana. And that is
God bless you.
So tonight, I'm grateful to have my party leaders here. I know some of them are under pressure. When they leave here, they will start calling them. Ibo.
Yes. Yes.
Ibo. You are in America and you allow somebody in Ghana to call and threaten you. You are in America and your own colleague in America will threaten you for supporting somebody. How? We cannot use timidity to develop our country. We got to be bold. Speak the truth. What is wrong is wrong. What is right is right. That is the only way we can move Ghana.
Exactly.
We don't need dictators. Let's have our rights as human beings. Why should a man born of a woman picks a phone, calls you to threaten you, and you chicken out? People, we are also born of a woman. Let's face the truth once and for all.
Exactly. God bless you.
Enough is enough of intimidation.
Yes.
We will resist every individual who will intimidate us during this election.
Yes.
No man born of a woman.
Yes.
Will threaten Kennedy Agyapong and I will chicken out. Asking for fairness.
Fairness, yes.
Justice.
Yes.
It's not in the interest of the strongest. We are not in the Plato's ideal world. We are democrats.
Yes.
We have to tolerate each other.
Yes.
We can have variant views. Allow everybody to express himself.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, we make the decisions.
Yes.
We will not allow us to be cowards anymore. And what surprises me is my Ghanaians abroad, the diasporians.
Yes.
You work, you feed your family. Nobody sends money to you from Ghana.
Yes.
They have the courage
Yes.
to call you and threaten you and you chicken out. Wake up, Igbo. We are in opposition today.
Yes.
Nobody is feeding your family.
Yes.
And when you want to express yourself, then some individuals will call and threaten you. Let them take your visa from you. Even when they threaten to take your visa from you, you still live in America. You're going to survive.
Exactly.
So, our chapter chairman, the only way we can build MPP is when we speak the truth to ourselves. Without that, and surprisingly, what surprises me is when you look at the physique of some individuals, and because of positions they have,
yes,
they call them off to threaten you and chicken out.
Yes.
Wake up. We established MPP US.
Yes, God bless you.
Those in the House of Affairs.
Yes.
They have not even gotten a visa that time to come to America.
Yes,
we will not allow them to intimidate us in this country again. No. If you get to know the history of MPP US, it was started at Flatbush, and I have watched his house. Ask the man over there, please, can you get up for them to see you? Yes. And control. They came after us. Yes. Wache Jaco, myself, Kowus, Kwame Wusu, Dr. Amwako, Nana Boachi, himself, Amwe Japon, Adum Berua, yeah, Mr. Boatin Yonkers. Where were those chairmen? Where were they? We are not. Sounding a word of caution to those who think MPP USA is for them. It's not for them. We are going to challenge them. We will challenge them and let them know who started MPP USA. And this country, we are not cowards. And we will not allow any individual to take MPP as his personal property. It will happen. Whether here or Ghana, no individual can take MPP as his personal property. People have died for MPP. People were killed. People lost their properties. They lost everything they had. Where were they? Where were they? And today, they have the guts to call people and threaten them. Let them dare and threaten them. It will never happen. We want free and fair election. Nobody can intimidate anyone. Even when they were in power, they would not intimidate me, and not today. It won't happen. For the sake of unity, I have swallowed my pride. I have swallowed my pride for the sake of unity. I have
They shouldn't take me for granted. Exactly. That's your party. That's your party. You all have a voice. Yes. That's you speak like men. That's your party. That's your party. That's your party. So if you are here and you are chapter chairman, after all what you lose, you have your job in America. They also have their jobs. They don't feed you and your family. You feed your family. And when you have problems, you don't go to them for them to solve your problem. So be a man. And let's build MPP party again. God bless you.